In the morning when I rise, give me Jesus.
Good morning. Yesterday, we finished Paul's letter to the church in Colossae. And it's one of my favorite books because in it is maybe the most succinct and clear explanation of the gospel, as well as some profound truths that give real power and encouragement to our faith. So let me encourage you to read it again and again and again and again, because it is an explanation of the gospel in such a way that you will be lifted up in your faith and even perfected as you are bold and determined to walk in the will of God. Well, today we start the book of Luke, one of the Gospels. Luke was a doctor, and so he was very precise in the things that he did. So I'm going to read verses 1 through 4 today that explain why he wrote this book, even though there were other Gospels out there. Paul wrote this Gospel about the times that Jesus walked on this earth. Luke also wrote the book of Acts, which talks about what goes on in the Christian realm after Jesus ascended to the Father. But today we start Luke. So chapter 1, verse 1, here we go. Inasmuch as many have undertaken to compile an account of the things accomplished among us, just as they were handed down to us by those who from the beginning were eyewitnesses and servants of the word. Yet it seemed fitting for me as well, having investigated everything carefully from the beginning, to write it out for you in consecutive order, most excellent Theophilus. And why did he do this? So that you may know the exact truth about the things you have been taught. Well, we've heard a lot about Christianity. We've heard a lot about Jesus. And Luke says, look, I know you've heard a bunch of stuff. And I also know that Matthew and Mark and John and maybe some others have written about what they've seen as Jesus walked on the earth. But it just seems fitting to me because I've investigated this so carefully, and I can put it in order for you, that I want you to hear very clearly what Jesus did and what Jesus said and how we come to the Father in salvation. I want you to know the exact truth. Jesus is truth. I want you to know the exact Jesus. And so, Luke writes it very carefully. I am so excited for you to be with us. Behold, the gospel of Jesus Christ, as written after careful investigation and written in consecutive order and written so that we can know the exact truth. God bless you as you begin to embrace Jesus, the one who is truth, and the Word of God, again, that is the exact truth. As Luke saw it in person and had those who witnessed it personally share with him the details of it, now we get the benefit of his having taken the time to write it down for us. I look forward to beginning the book of Luke with you tomorrow so that we can all come to the place of the exact truth of the gospel of Jesus Christ. I'll see you
Give me Jesus. Give me Jesus.